You've certainly heard his name before. His exploits and stories are legendary. His investigations always shrouded in mystery and violence. Sherlock Holmes is synonymous with classic detective stories and first appeared in print in 1887's A Study in Scarlet. According to Guinness World Records, he is the most portrayed human literary character in film and television history.
Yeah, and speaking of film, Sherlock is coming to the big screen thanks to a community theater that is now regularly producing their own feature films, and that includes Sherlock Holmes and the Angels of Vengeance. And we are here with members of the Possum Point Players. This is Ray Crew. He is the writer and director of the film, along with Ariana Fox, one of the actors she portrays, Loveday Brooke.
Indeed, Loveday Brooke, lady detective of Lynch Court.
Okay, so obviously Possum Point Players we associate with stage productions. So tell us about getting into film.
Well, we are, as far as I know, the only community theater group in the world that regularly produces feature-length motion pictures. We were here plugging End of the Run, which was our first project, and a lot of enthusiasm ensued after that. The thing really took off, and then the question was, what do you do for an Act Two? Mm-hmm. I had written Sherlock Holmes and the Angels of Vengeance as a stage play. It appeared in Cape May back in 2018, had a successful run. Then I moved to Delaware. It went in the bottom drawer, and I frankly forgot about it until I was having a conversation one day with Gail Wagner, who was our executive producer, about something else entirely. And I just happened to mention that I would love to turn this into a film, but how can I? Sure. It's a period piece. It requires London locations. And she said, well, I'm a master costumer. I can costume it, and I know every location in Delaware that can stand in for London. And the next thing, you know, it started, and well, here we are. You know Sherlock, and you know Dr. Watson, but you don't know much about this character. So, Loveday, tell us a bit about yourself.
Oh, indeed. Well, my name is Loveday Brooke, and I'm from Lynch Court Detective Agency down on Fleet Street in London. And, well, I dare say, the exploits of Sherlock Holmes are very well known to the public, but the exploits of Lynch Court are not so much. Now, I dare say that is part on the purpose of the detective agency itself, and part because the public does not know such things.
And had Arthur Conan Doyle not tried to kill off Sherlock Holmes, there would never have been a Loveday Brooke. The public was so outraged when Doyle tried to,
I say.
Literally, that someone came along and created an alternative. Tell us who that was, and you can be Ariana now if you want to.
Oh, for goodness sake, do I have to?
Yeah, you have to.
No, the Loveday Brooke stories were made by Catherine Louisa Purkis. It was very, very interesting seeing the kind of rise in detective literature. Obviously, there's so much to be said about the initial, really the publicity of detective literature that Sherlock Holmes gained. Obviously, starting with Edgar Allan Poe back in the early and mid 1800s, became this massive, wonderful thing for everybody in London. That the Strand magazine that most of the stories were in just gained this popularity for everybody. Catherine Louisa Purkis wrote a character named Loveday Brooke who kind of took the same methods and the same methodology of this character, but in a new and fascinating light from a fictional female detective, and working at an agency almost akin to a secret agency, but one that's very under the disguise.
And so people were intrigued by this. So when and where can they see the film?
The world premiere is this Saturday at Possum Point Players. Doors open at 6:30. The film starts at 7 p.m. Now, if you buy a premium ticket, tickets are $15, by the way. Mm-hmm. If you buy a premium ticket, you get in a half an hour early, and you get a meet and greet with Holmes and Watson and Miss Brooke here. And I would say one thing to those who are true Holmes aficionados. Mm-hmm. We do things that have never been done before, but I think most importantly, this story is more than just the typical Sherlock Holmes whodunit.
Correct.
We take a really deep dive into the characters, into their demons, into the fact that they battle loneliness, addiction. Holmes is on the verge of retiring until someone walks out of the pages of history and pulls him into something he never could have anticipated.
Dreadfully inconvenient.
So it's a story you'll never forget. Come join us, come early, buy the premium ticket, do the meet and greet. You won't forget it.
All right, Ray Crew and Ariana Fox, thank you so much. Possum Point Players. Well, the hour is almost over, but DelmarvaLife isn't. We've got more for you following a short break. Don't go away.